All right, I want y'all to embrace yourself for this one. Go ahead and buckle up. Okay, put your seatbelt on. This we hold on. Let me put that. Let me put this. Let me put everything right. I want y'all to see this, hear it clearly, see it clearly. All right, put your seatbelt on. We about to take a little ride. It's gonna get a little bumpy too, cause this person here, she all over the place. She's saying that the most empowering thing that a woman can do is be a single mom. That's the most empowering thing for a woman. Really, it's number 3 on her list, but we're gonna let her go ahead and talk her talk. Here we go.
I feel like the misogynists are going to eat me up for saying this, but I feel like one of the most empowering things a woman can do is be a single mother. Aside from being child free and never marrying, and the woman who lives a life of leisure while she's married and still remains child free, I feel like third place definitely goes to single moms, but society loves to bash women with kids so much that y'all don't want to admit it. There is nothing like a one and done mom or a woman with 2 kids tops who has her own financial income, her own financial freedom, and she's thriving in life still with her autonomy. There's nothing like it. I don't care what y'all say. And don't get me wrong, like I said, I feel like the women who remain child free and never marry, they are definitely top place. And then second place definitely goes to the women who play the game, still get married, live a life of leisure, and remain child free. I mean, that's perfect. But we're not gonna leave the single women out here who are one and done, who go and get their own money, they still have their autonomy, and they still get to experience motherhood, because there are some women who genuinely want to just have kids, and y'all can't bash them for that. You know what I'm saying? Women who seriously still just want to have a baby, they want to experience motherhood, we can't bash them for that. And I feel like that's why I'm always telling women to just go get a donor. If you genuinely want children and you want to experience motherhood, go get a donor. But I always have to remember that me personally, I do not aspire to co-parent in any capacity, not even in the healthiest marriage. I do not want to co-parent. I don't want to share a kid with a man. That's just me though. But I highly recommend women start to get donors more when they genuinely want to be a parent. And I feel like it's the most empowering thing that women can do. Single mom by choice with a donor, I don't know. I feel like it eats.
It don't eat a goddamn thing. Something wrong with that lady. She a little off. I told y'all put y'all seatbelt on. We was going to take a little ride, and we took a little ride now. Now let's back it on up. She said this was number 3 on her list, because the first one was having the child, not having the child, period, or one and done. The second one was being married and not having children, and then the third one was being empowered by having children, being a single mom by choice. That's the most empowering thing that a woman can do, is just be a single mom by choice. Single moms, y'all out there, y'all know how real it is. Y'all know the struggle. You know, if you're the single mom who wish you had some help, maybe the father's not active, maybe you won't allow him to be active, whatever the case may be, but you doing it on your own. You know the struggle. You know it's real. You know them gas prices still going up. You know the food still going up. You know them shoes cost for school. You know them uniforms cost, them outfits cost. It's all on you. It costs, and you only making but so much money. Why she said, and you out here striving and doing all this other stuff. If you got to go out here and put 10 toes down and make all this money, where are the kids at? Who's raising the kids? You know who's raising the kids? The goddamn daycare, the school that you send them to, that institution. Those are the individuals that are raising your kids, because you ain't got time to actually raise your kids. All you have time to do is babysit your kids. You put a roof over their head, you put food in their belly, you put clothes on their back, you make sure they're good. You're babysitting. You're not actually raising the children. But with a 2-parent household, you actually get a chance to possibly raise your children. You have mother and father, even if you co-parenting. This lady said she don't even want healthy co-parenting. She just wanted to have a baby and do it on her own. Selfish. That's a selfish individual. She's thinking about herself, not the children, not how they're going to grow up, and not even looking at the statistics of mothers, single parent households, and the children, how they grow up, how our boys are reading on a fourth grade level, how 80% of the boys can end up into some type of institution, how 82% of the women can end up being raped because, or getting into a situation because they looking for love from an older man because they don't even have dad around. Because mama said this the most empowering thing that you can do is be a single parent mom. Woo! We need a Ric Flair on that one. Woo! This the most empowering thing that you could do. That don't make no goddamn sense. That wasn't AI, y'all. That was a real person walking around with that rhetoric and that mind state. I pray that she don't have a daughter, because she's spewing this onto her daughter. It's gonna be worse for the son. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Is being, and I'm talking to the single parent moms, all right? The ones who you wish you had some little help. Is it the most empowering thing? Would you like, if you could do it over, if you could have a choice, would you like to have it where it's two people, two individuals, two parent household? Or do you just prefer to say, hey, I just rather be a single parent mom and raise my children on their own and hope for the best, hope they come out the best, hope they beat the statistics. Damn what these people say in this. I just pray and hope, because this the most empowering thing that you could do. Ooh, that's a human, y'all. That was a human. That was a human being spewing that rhetoric. That's a goddamn shame. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. It's your boy William Boston. I'm up out of here.